In the news at noon, Chairman of NDLEA, retired Brigadier General Buba Marwa, approves promotion of 3,506 officers and men of agency. APC National Caretaker Committee seeks President Muhammadu Buhari's approval to conduct party's congresses and convention. Court acquits Senator Peter Nwaboshi of 322 million naira money laundering charge filed against him by EFCC. On the foreign scene, voting underway in Iran's presidential election. In sport, former Real Madrid captain Sergio Ramos set to join Paris Saint-Germain. Details coming up shortly. Good afternoon, welcome to the news on Planet Radio 101.1 FM. I am Bright James. We begin this afternoon with the reports that the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency NDLEA, retired Brigadier General Buba Marwa, who has approved the promotion of 3,506 officers and men of the agency. A statement issued by the spokesman of the agency, Femi Babafemi, said the approval followed a report by the Harmonization Committee set up by Marwa soon after assuming leadership of the agency in January to address the issues of law, morale, and stagnation in the career path of personnel. According to the statement, after due consideration of the recommendations by the committee, the NDLEA Chief Executive approved the immediate promotion of 2,910 officers between the rank of Narcotic Assistant 1 and Superintendent of Narcotics, while 596 others between Chief Superintendent of Narcotics and Assistant Commander General of Narcotics were recommended to the board of the agency for elevation to their next ranks. Meanwhile, Marwa, while charging the promoted officers and men to see their elevation, has called to give their best in the task to rid the country of illicit drug trafficking and abuse, said his commitment to push the agency to the front line and efficiency is becoming a reality due to the unquantifiable support of President Muhammadu Buhari. In politics, the All Progressives Congress APC National Caretaker Extraordinary Committee has submitted a proposal to President Muhammadu Buhari seeking approval to conduct the party's congresses and convention. The Progressive Governors Forum (PGF), a forum of governors elected on the platform of the party, confirmed this newsman. Rising from a meeting of the 22 APC governors in Abuja, the chairman of the forum and governor of Kebbi State, Senator Atiku Bagudu, said once the president approves the proposal, the committee would announce the date. Recall that President Buhari, during an interview recently, said that he gave the party's caretaker committee up to the end of June to submit his report of the convention. Reports say the meeting of the APC Governors Forum was attended by 22 of its members, while the Deputy Governor of Cross River State, Professor Ivarisu, represented Governor Ben Ayade. To the judiciary now, where Federal High Court in Lagos State has discharged and acquitted Senator Peter Nwaboshi of Delta North over 322 million naira money laundering charge filed against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. The judge, Justice Chukwucheku Aneke, held that the EFCC failed to prove the element of the offenses for which it charged Nwaboshi. Aneke also discharged Nwaboshi's two companies on the same ground. He held, among others, that the prosecution's case collapsed because bank officials were not called to testify. Recall that the defendants were arraigned in 2018 before Justice Mohammed Idris was later elevated to the Court of Appeal. They were then rearranged before Justice Aneke on October 5th, 2018. The two-count charge, the anti-graft agency alleged that the defendants committed the offense between May and June 2014 in Lagos State. In health, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and CDC has said that Nigeria's COVID-19 active cases stand at 1,490, with the majority in stable condition, as it registered additional 39 cases today. The NCDC gave the indication through its verified website. The Public Health Agency stated that the 39 additional new cases were registered from Lagos, 34, 1 in Ebonyi, Ekiti, the FCT, Jigawa, and River States. The agency noted that the additional new cases bring the all-time cases in the country to 167,142. In our community news, the ongoing road construction and Cemetery Road, also known as Ring Road 3 of Waniba Road, which is at various finishing stages, has arrived surplus commendations from residents who believe that the project, when completed, will open up the area and make for robust economic activities that will better the lives of citizens, especially occupants of the area. Speaking with Planet News, residents of the area said the project was a welcome development, while also giving kudos to the government.
Ordinarily, this is one of the key dividends that we are enjoying in this government. A common man, almost everybody is using it. So it's a nice development. It leads to Ifai Korokpun, that is where we have timber market. And from here, you can get to Oron Road down to either Airport Road or down to Ibesikbo, where we have Lutheran High School. So it's a very massive project.
When I used to hear about Ring Road, I've been wondering how long will it come to pass. But I know that it has gone almost up to 70 to 80% of the road, and by the special grace of God, he will complete it before he leaves.
The road construction is a nice thing. It's one of the things the government should do.
They spoke on the economic imports of the project, saying it was an economically viable route, as it was very close to the popular Uyo timber market. They also pointed out that the project will further help in decongesting the state capital of traffic.
If and all they will be able to complete this road, a lot of people will benefit from this road. Apart from people coming in here to do businesses, a lot of people will want to buy land around here, build their houses and live around. This is a student community that will bring in more money to landlords. Not just that, business and economic activities will be alive within this territory.
You're going to reduce traffic. People will be coming from maybe airport, so that can also divert to use this ring road. It's going to bring business development.
The road construction will add civilization to this part of Uyo. Definitely, being that before this area was a very bushy environment. Once there is road in any area, definitely that area is going to grow business-wise. So definitely, in terms of business, it's a plus to the state.
You're listening to the news on Planet Radio 101.1 FM. Let's take a breather and then bring more stories from our foreign, sports, and entertainment scenes. To stay with us.
Locked in core values. Planet 101.1 FM, Uyo.
Thanks for staying with us. Now on the foreign scene, Iranians are voting to elect a new president, though but one of the four candidates regarded as hardliners. Opinion polls suggest Ibrahim Raisi, a conservative Shia cleric who heads the judiciary, is the clear favorite. Raisi is an ally of Iran's supreme leader and has been touted as a future possible successor. Meanwhile, dissidents and some reformists have called for a boycott, saying the barring of several contenders left Raisi with no serious competition. Reports say there is widespread discontent among Iranians at the economic hardship they face since the US abandoned a nuclear deal with Iran 3 years ago and reinstated crippling sanctions. In sports, former Real Madrid captain Sergio Ramos is set to join PSG. According to bookmakers, PSG have now become the favourites to sign Ramos this summer. The French Ligue 1 giants are ahead of Manchester United, Manchester City, Sevilla and Juventus to sign the veteran Spanish defender. Ramos officially left Real Madrid on Thursday after spending 16 years at the football club. The 35-year-old won 22 trophies during his time at Real Madrid. And on the entertainment scene, American TV personality Lala Anthony has vowed for divorce from Carmelo Anthony after more than 11 years of marriage and nearly 20 years together. Reports say Lala cited irreconcilable differences as reason for her divorce. The estranged couple have allegedly been separated for some time. The divorce is an amicable one. Lala was last seen publicly with Carmelo at an NBA game in 2019 while attempting to help their son FaceTime with his father during the game. It has been the news on Planet Radio 101.1 FM. But before we go, a recap of the major stories. In the news, we told you the chairman and chief executive of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, retired Brigadier General Buba Marwa, has approved the promotion of 3,506 officers and men of the agency. The All Progressives Congress APC National Caretaker Extraordinary Committee has submitted a proposal to President Muhammadu Buhari seeking approval to conduct the party's congresses and convention. A federal high court in Lagos State has discharged and acquitted Senator Peter Mwaboshi of Delta North of a 322 million naira money laundering charge filed against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. On the foreign scene, we told you that Iranians are voting to elect new president, with but one of the four candidates regarded as hardliners. And in sport, we reported that former Real Madrid captain Sergio Ramos is set to join Paris Saint-Germain. For a comment and coverage of newsworthy events, call our newsroom on 0812-770-2940. That is 0812-770-2940. Visit our website on planet11fm.ng and also like our verified Facebook page at Planet 101FM Uyo. The news was edited by Jane Uwa. Before we end the news, be reminded that there are no limits to what you can accomplish except the limits you place on your own thinking. I am Bright James. Good afternoon. Thank you for listening.